Greetings, everybody. We have returned, and it is about time to get to the second portion of Sunday Morning Heroes. Here again with us is Quillating.
Hey, folks.
And Demonac.
Greetings.
And the lovely Kiss for Luck.
Good morning.
Alright, so. I hope your headache's
yes, it's still
better.
morning.
Yeah. It is, actually. Early morning when we get started here at the moment. I've had some coffee. I suppose more coffee wouldn't be a terrible idea. Let's go ahead and get some FaceTime continuum happening in 3, 2, 1, and faces everywhere. So. Well, actually, faces where they're supposed to be. Faces everywhere would be quite disturbing. Okay, so we have the interesting. When I said I was going to be an asshole, right? So I have to be. That's my.
I heard that part. Yes.
Part of my job is indeed to be the asshole. So you guys just had a party. Yay! Great. Did anybody drink?
Yeah.
Okay.
Drink what?
Drink?
In the bar?
It's not a trick question. Just did you drink?
Had a beer, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
I think Tal's more of a tea drinker.
tea. Yeah.
I mean, she won't not drink,
teetotaler?
but
I don't know. That's why you kill people, man. All right.
T for trap. It turns out it was the T all along.
Yes. Well, okay. So for Lasan specifically is all I really wanted to know. You in your revelries with your brother and drinking and such like that, give me a Constitution check.
For a beer? You're a terrible person.
No, it might not just be a beer. You could have indulged.
it starts with one beer, and then
What happens? Okay.
15.
Yeah. So you're okay.
Almost 20. It thought about 20, and then I had the second beer apparently.
You hear a you awaken to the sound in your room there. Actually, I guess you all do, except Tao and you know what, Eric, give me a Constitution roll too. You did drink, so it's only fair.
Okay.
It's only fair.
Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
All right, so you're both pretty settled then. So Tao, you're wide awake, right? It is morning time and you're wide awake and everything is fine. I'm gonna say that Alexei is as well. Just waiting on Lasan and Eric to wake up. They're a little slower, not too slow though, because there's a rapping on the door. Brr, brr, brr.
Oh.
Sorry to disturb you. I have a message from what's your brother's name again? The bard?
Carwin?
Ed.
Oh, Ed is his stage name. Carwin.
Carl.
Oh, he would probably say Ed here. If it's from Ed, I'll know.
It's
who
probably
it
from
is.
Ed, yeah. I have a message from Ed. He is quickly leaving. He has apparently some concerns in Red Larch, and he wants to leave immediately. He was hoping that maybe you could meet him at the gates if you had time.
On the way.
Okay. So, yeah, you start getting ready. It takes you a certain
Yeah.
measure of time to get ready there. Is anybody accompanying Lasan out to the gate?
I'm awake. I don't know. You know what? I know her brothers.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Well,
you
you're
do.
strictly the widow, so.
Oh, right. That's true, too.
But
Yeah, they
I'll
don't
follow
know that
anyway. I'll pretend. I'll play it cool, but that I don't know them. But
You'll be the lady I'm working
Oh,
for.
there's that. I'll just ask. Is something wrong? You want help? Or
I don't know. It said something's wrong in Red Larch. I'm afraid it might be my family, so I gotta go. Now, quick.
okay.
He's leaving. He was supposed to be playing here all week.
Yep.
So put it that way. It'll
are
so long.
you leaving with him?
I don't know. I'm gonna go find out what's going on.
Okay.
He got some kind of message. I at least have to find out what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
Okay, so I think we're all.
You're all going? That's fine. Okay, so as you guys head out into the courtyard again, and you start seeing the hustle and the bustle around the city, I should probably go back a second. The keys for opening up and everything. Are you guys still doing that, or you delegated that back to the normal people?
I think we can delegate it back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we were pretty confident
Yeah.
that we found the culprit and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So good. All right. So there's the normal hustle and bustle about the city, but there's an interesting tension in the air. People are there's not the same sort of atmosphere. It just feels a little bit more depressive, or concerned. Yeah, tension, I guess, is the best word. So anyway, that's what you feel as you kind of move through. and you're going out to the main gate. If you do that, that's the number 1 gate. That is beyond the 3. So they're probably just getting the horses saddled up and and everything up that way. Is that where you're going? Yeah, you're just moving on.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're
Sure.
going up.
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
So, right. So as you get there, you catch him just in time. Good, because if you'd have rolled any worse on your Constitution save, you might have overslept a bit. But he's on the horse already, and he's getting ready to take off, and you catch his attention, and he quickly hollers back to you. Well, I don't know. Do you catch his attention? I should let you do your thing.
My brother?
Yeah.
Well, I hope I catch his attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said come and meet him,
good.
so I'm
I just-
coming to meet him.
I just shouldn't assume, you are your character. So.
Well, I'm hurrying along.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
All right, so he turns back to you, and you see him on the horse, or whatever. You can see it in his face. His face is kind of like scowling just a bit. And he says to you, "Did you hear the news?"
Oh,
No.
that's why I'm here. What's up?
Something has happened in Red Larch. Many people injured, dead. I don't know.
What?
Everybody has a different story. But I feel like I need to head back and at least check on the farm.
I feel like I would do that too. Yeah.
What the heck, man? Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah, there's.
so
this-
I look to, the widow is the lady that I'm working for, as far as he knows. So, yeah,
I have business in Red Larch as well.
I have to go home, guys.
Maybe we should
Yeah.
travel together.
Sounds good.
It take us a minute to get ready.
Yeah,
Can you wait till I get to the stable and get our horses tacked up?
yeah, the roads are dangerous. Like, wait a half hour. Don't
Yeah.
leave without us. Wait a half hour. We'll travel
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
so that, nobody dies.
Yeah.
Although if we see any orc tracks along the way, we're going to have to stop and kill them because Bo.
Please.
Yeah, Bo needs justice.
Because reasons.
All right, all right. So, yeah, give me a persuasion check. The son specifically.
I have to persuade my brother to.
Yeah, you have a bonus.
To wait a half hour.
Well, yeah, because he's super concerned.
They're like, dude, hold your horses.
Hey. All right, you got a bonus. Yeah, you easily convince him.
Oh, good.
All right, so he's going to stick around. He'll stick around for the half hour. Although he is very much pacing around. He gets off his horse and he's just kind of like. Just
Okay,
stroking his
I'm
mane,
heading
like-
for the stables. You
We
guys
can-
pack us up. I'm going to
Yeah.
head for the stables. Brother, Carwin, come with me. Tell me whatever details you have while we get our horses tacked up.
Okay.
go.
So yeah, he comes with you. He leaves the horse and he delegates one of the other guys, the handlers, to hold his horse in place, or whatever, to keep him calm. And he comes trotting up beside you, and he says specifically, he says, "I don't know all the details. I just know nobody really knows what exactly happened. It's just that there was some sort of something and."
Accident, invasion, storm.
No, not an invasion as far as I know. It's almost like sabotage or like a
Earthquake,
terrorist
Firequake,
sort of an attack or something on the
waterquake,
city.
lightquake.
What, like there was an explosion?
It's sort of
something?
an explosion. Don't know. Like nobody said explosion. They said there's so much confusion. I don't know. I just know that I have to get back there and I have to check.
Well, what were the exact words you heard?
Yeah.
I heard that there's an attack
People are
on Red
dead.
Larch and that many people are dead or wounded.
Okay.
Okay, an attack on Red Larch. Okay.
And some people are coming in saying like maybe there was like a what's the word? An earthquake or I can't remember. I don't know. Like it's just something happened. Some sort of supernatural event.
Okay. Alrighty,
Anyway, so run back. We're getting packed up. I gotta let Alexi know that, like, I know we planned to hang around for a while, but things came up again.
I will write a note to Nalasker.
Okay.
yeah.
Just quickly outlining, the details.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm sure Chalaska will tell him anyway, but I will also say, like, he is to forward all, like, reward to my contact in Red Larch. I would have preferred to do it in place to get, all the way paid, but my contact in Red Larch is the one who was the person acting as the recruiter and gave me the initial advance and everything, so.
Yeah. That dude that hired us to do this, hired Tao to do this job instead of us, or instead of himself. You know what I mean?
Rose says everything changed when the Firequake Nation attacked.
Mhm.
Yes, I saw that.
And we'll have to make sure to pick up Gira.
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
Yeah.
You had
I was
a
sitting there thinking, we got to convince my brother. We got to take just a slight detour before we head straight up the road. So
Indeed. Well, that's probably going to surprise some of them as well. Just as another aside, as you guys are getting all boarded up, some of the extra caravans, there are some caravans still coming in from Red Larch, at least from that direction, and they have interesting extra stories and everything to say about
Good.
it. Some parts of buildings were destroyed. Like it's just like it was, in like there wasn't an army. There was just one guy says he saw them, and if you inquire further about that, he tells you. Well, actually, you don't have to inquire. Other people are inquiring. You overhear that the people coming in. They were carrying a what looked like cargo. They were dressed in these robes. We thought they were probably like a troubadour or something like that, coming in with goods for Red Larch. And as far as I know, as I heard, somebody else said who survived, who's injured now. It was my brother's cousin. My wife's cousin said that they put it down, and this container, they put it down, and then they just ran, and guards started coming to approach it to figure out what it was, and then that was it. That's all she remembers before she woke up.
bloody hell.
Yeah, and she's really badly injured.
More robes, more cultists of some sort.
The Red Larch got attacked by like the Blackguard from the beginning of Final Fantasy IV. It's like, hey, ignore me and keep going. That's fine.
I mean, they've got that big sinkhole too. I'm just remembering that from last year. Oh my
Yep.
god.
Yeah, there's a giant sinkhole that
That's right.
had been put there. Although they probably trying to fill that in, imagine. But yeah,
Wow.
and then another attack. Boom!
Okay.
Something.
Yeah. Okay. Right. We get our shit together. We tie up our loose ends, and time to mount up, and then take a slight detour and get Gira, and then mount up again.
Okay. All right, so you guys are now heading back towards Red Larch. So let's go ahead and pop up some traveler. This is Red Larch. Right, very good. So you guys are on the way. You're on your way. I'm going to. Actually, I need to probably go back over here. I suppose people probably want to see this as well.
The Sands Brothers music troupe isn't called Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's
My God, it's been him all along.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh, goodness.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's too bad we
Where
couldn't
is
talk to Nalasker about that weird crystal thing, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
because I want to ask him about that for sure.
Just narratively speaking, and like statistically, Lisanne has so much family that chances are one of them must be the big bad.
That's true, actually. Just playing the odds.
That's your brother.
No, my brother's fine. You found out all his deal. It's fine.
Yeah. All right, guys. So you're on the road. I'm going to say that there's not going to be any attacks on the road. There's way too many.
I know we're
people.
looking for orc tracks.
Oh, that's fine. You can do that. Look for orc tracks if you wish.
Yeah, we're just all the way back. We're gonna be. I'm gonna be like full out ranger mode. This is my area up here. So
Okay.
checking all the things.
All right. So I'm gonna go with your passive perception, which is still very, very high, and you do not see any fresh orc tracks heading up this way.
Oiled. Okay.
Yeah. However, there's no attack on you guys as you come up towards Red Larch, and if anybody wanted to attack, it's a sizable amount of people coming in that direction, so it would be kind of a dumb idea.
Okay.
You would imagine. You're strength in numbers right now. So we're just gonna drag and drop you over here in just a second. Just remember, there's one other thing I need to do.
How long does it take us to get back? And we've been in town for a couple of
It
days.
takes. Let's find out. On horseback. So that's the other thing too. You guys aren't carrying a lot of goods. Oh, and by the way, when the half orc joins your party, there is a lot of tension that happens at first because they're like, ogre! And they're about to attack, but obviously you can wave them down there.
Ogre is friend, not foe.
He's our pet. Just leave him alone.
This actually is.
Come on, am I close?
He's cool.
Yes! I have another potion.
You do, eh? Excellent. That's fine.
Ken, we didn't forget Gira. We literally just said like a minute and a half ago that we're picking up Gira, and this is Gira now. We didn't forget him.
Reacting to Gira,
like.
Yeah, no. As far as I can tell, you guys can get to. You can get back to Red Larch within the day, on horseback especially.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not bad at all.
So we're gonna go Fog of War, done like that. And I haven't put you guys on this map, and I probably should. You're coming back in from the south. So that means you're coming in from this side. Right.
I still see the Bartrite village.
Yeah, I know. I haven't moved you in yet. Oh, I haven't moved the.
I mean, I have my map of Red Larch, but.
Okay. Right, because it comes in from the south. Okay. Oh wait, no. You guys are coming in from. Well, it's coming in from the south, but you're coming in from the Cairn Road. So no, you guys are actually over here. I'm glad I'm checking the map.
We're coming in from the east of Red Larch.
Yeah.
Like where Bartrite is southeast of Red Larch, but the road kind of curves in.
Mm-hmm. All right, so
We're
let's go ahead and
coming
get
right through the middle of town.
Full
The Cairn
road.
Road.
Come at it from roadside. It's fine.
Normally you would have better view, but there's a lot of smoke, just so you know, in and around the area. So I'm giving you a more constricted view. So we're going to drag you over now, drop you off, and there you are.
Little bitty.
Okay.
Oh, there.
Where the hell is that? Oh, that's on the outskirts of town. Oh, I know that is. Okay. I recognize it.
Is that the old? Okay. For Ken, I'll answer your question. It is new. This is new. The other one, the sinkhole that people are talking about, had happened. That's in another place, and it has been filled in to a large degree.
Oh, is there another sinkhole we can't see yet because of Fog of War?
Well, no.
No, this was in a chat. Well, okay, maybe they could see it beforehand. I don't know.
Yeah, but I'll explain things in a moment. All right, so you guys are inching forward, I guess. You're gonna keep on going forward. Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming into town. What do we see?
So anyway, to give you the idea of what's happening, you come in, and as you're approaching, you see this massive plume of smoke, just, and it's not a fire smoke, right? It doesn't look like there's anything on fire. If it was, it's been put out. But this smoke is just rising. It almost looks like still dust and debris lingering in the air, crazily enough. So that's what you see as you're coming forward.
This is something even like not even from yesterday, or I guess whatever happened must have happened 2 days ago. If it takes a day to travel
to get here.
Yeah.
So if we're still seeing like smoke and dust in the air, there's something new and or still ongoing.
Yeah.
Which is pretty freaky.
Okay, so what if this is smoke rising from something or just a cloud of smoke above the town?
It's just coming up from the ground, and it's just above the town, yeah.
It's coming up from the ground everywhere or from one spot?
One spot. Well, it seems like one spot.
Ahead of us on the road or right where we are?
Yep, so if you stay on the Cairn Road, which is where you guys are on, you can, if you march straight up that road, you'll find it.
Okay, so we see it ahead of us on the road?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a token for Gira as well.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're right. Where's Gira? Where did I leave you? I left you by the river, didn't I? Sorry, Gira. Sorry. Okay, we'll grab you. Control.
Gira.
And pop him in. Right there. Oh, Jesus, he's huge. All right, so shrink him down a bit.
He is. I mean, he's a half ogre, man.
So we could have all just like got on his shoulders and rode him back. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right. Very good.
Goodness.
Now, if you guys come across any town guard, obviously they're going to be questioning the ogre. But yes, so you guys can keep moving forward.
Yes.
Okay.
And what do we see in terms of people?
In terms of people, there's not a lot of people on the streets right now. It's more or less empty. Ahead of you, you can hear some sort of commotion and clatter when it comes to sort of people barking orders about certain things. You're too far away to hear exactly what's being said, but something is being.
And this
said.
area that we're in, we're just right at the western or the eastern edge of town here. I mean, our buildings destroyed, crops burned, trees down.
You don't see
or is
any.
everything just perfectly normal?
In this particular
here?
area where you are, there doesn't seem to be anything out of place.
What can we
Alright.
smell?
Yeah, good one.
You smell.
Does it smell like smoke?
good.
Does it
No,
smell like burning?
It smells like.
Sulfur?
No, there's no way to really describe the smell. It's just different.
Burnt electronics?
Dusty.
Tires?
So, I mean, we're not smelling fire. We're not smelling smoke.
No.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a thing.
Does it smell like rotten eggs? No.
It'd be a classic sign of a fireball. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we'll advance forward. I mean, do we just want to walk down the road? Do we want to split up? Do we want to go off road? I mean, I think it's fair to say we're probably we've got our weapons drawn and are kind of looking cautious. Should we call out?
Yeah.
Maybe we should call out.
Oh, maybe.
Well, you guys called out. That's fine. You do get the attention of the guard, or at least some of the guard. They do turn around and they brandish their weapons and they start hollering for orders to defend position and get ready to attack.
Well, I mean, okay, these guards, are these city guards that we
They
know,
look
we
like city
recognize?
guards. They look like
And
city
I go, hey, Fred, it's me. It's okay. You know,
Yeah.
we know these people.
guards.
I grew up here.
Right, and they immediately recognize your voice, and it's like, what? Because
What
they're looking
happened
beyond
here?
you. They're looking beyond you. They look at the ogre. It's just, what's that thing?
Yeah. He's with us. Believe this or not, he's
cool.
with us. What happened here?
It is still being decided. We don't really know. We've sent for somebody who knows of these. It's hard to tell. It seems like something magical, but we don't know what.
Can you describe what happened? What you
Yeah, I'm
actually
tired
saw?
of not getting information.
Yeah.
Someone knows something other than weird shit happened. We don't know. Well,
What
weird
happened?
shit?
Yeah. So
Please
you have.
describe the shit in question.
Yeah.
So they say, well, regarding the reports that they have collected by the people who are still alive, there was some travelers that came in on the town they were carrying some cargo. They placed it down, disappeared, and shortly thereafter, he starts naming some names, like you could say like Roy and Jeffrey or whoever.
Okay.
They went to check it because it just seemed odd that they would just leave cargo near the middle of the street.
Kidding.
They're missing. They can't even find them, the pieces of them. They can't find anything.
Was there an explosion?
It was a big flash, and then the ground shook, and buildings are gone. People are missing. People are wounded from debris. We're thinking it was maybe an explosion, but it didn't give off the sound of an explosion. There was no crack. So
just a silent flash. Buildings have been destroyed and people are gone.
yeah.
Is my pie shop okay? Oh my god. I don't ask because I think I come back as the widow. I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do about Tao.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, because I'm not changing while the band's around, so no, I'm still gonna have to be the widow for now. Tao may not have gotten back from Belliard yet, or whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we're gonna go like this.
So we're
Not
just
return to
show
the town
us.
of why.
Show us what's happened. Where did I guess we can see it. Can we see it from where we are?
Yeah, you're getting closer to being able to see it.
Okay.
So as you guys continue to move up,
Okay, so that's through the center of town now. I don't have where's my list of what these buildings are? I don't remember where that is.
you guys can keep moving up. It gets thicker and thicker in terms of the dust and debris as you get closer and closer. But you can't
Oh my
actually see.
goodness. Okay.
Okay, there's Oh my god, it's Dalaran landed in the middle of our town.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Or took
like.
off from the middle of your
Edge
town.
There.
Where'd that...
Um,
oh, are we seeing a sinkhole?
It is a crater.
Okay.
But yeah, it's
There's this little golden ring around it, though.
yeah, that's just to mark it. That's the only graphic I could find that looked remotely cool.
Oh, okay.
So, sorry, that's what that is. But yes, yeah, you can see that, and the ground around it, all the way up and around it, is all cracked and crumbled. Like something definitely went off. It was a silent explosion, though.
Silent but deadly.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Okay, so the ground here is cracked up pretty good. Can we walk around this?
you can.
Is there anything active still going on?
This is
It's
all
just
rough
a
terrain
hole
as
in the
well.
ground with smoke coming out of it,
Yes,
or something
exactly.
that looks like smoke coming out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're breathing it now. You're coughing on it. It's like it's dust. It's dirt. It's granulated fine powder stone and maybe wood particles or something like that. Just sort of like lingering in the air.
Okay.
So you're probably covering up your face, I'd imagine, at this point.
Okay. And then let's walk around this thing. I can only see this edge of it.
Okay. So this is definitely rough terrain.
I'm going to see how big this is.
Okay. So I'm just going to kind of go from here to here, I guess.
I'm going to pick up a big chunk of wooden debris. For reasons.
We just move it around like this, I guess.
I has rock.
No, wooden debris. See.
Do you want a
Wooden
rock?
has better reach, usually.
Why can I not?
Mm.
do this?
Rocks don't usually have very good melee reach. You gotta
Come
throw
on.
them.
It's not finishing my. Damn it! There it is. There. Now then, that's what you see
So,
as you kind of get
and
in around it.
that's a hole? It looks like a dome or an eye or something.
No,
isn't
it is
It's
definitely concave, not convex.
All right.
It's just a
I'm
hole
gonna
in the
go-
ground.
I'm gonna go to the edge and look down,
Yeah, let's look all the way around it.
Okay.
and maybe toss a non-melee rock into it.
We're attacked by 12 tentacles.
Yep.
Ah!
So you get
Sorry, like
up.
Pit.
You get up to the corner of it there, and you're tossing a rock inside.
Well, I'll look first.
Okay, so you're looking first. You don't see anything of suspect other than it just looks like devastation. Also, you know this place pretty well, and
Uh-huh.
this is
Not as well as
this
the song,
is
but yeah.
roughly the area you'd imagine, right in this area, somewhere kind of nearby, maybe even right in the center, is
Say it.
your shop.
Don't say it. No!
No. Your shop was down south of this, wasn't it?
No.
It's fine. It's fine. No, it can be. it's
Okay.
fine. Oh my god! What about Moira?
Yeah.
I turn to one of the guards and just like start shaking him. Like they don't even like. Again, I'm still supposed to be the widow, but I'm still like breaking a little and saying, "What happened to Moira?"
Mora is missing.
Oh, okay. And I asked the same guard. Any of my family? Do you know anything about my family? Carwin's here with me, of course. They
Yeah.
know him too.
Carwin is actually heading on, trying to get in and around. He's with you right now, but he's motioning that he wants to really. He's telling you that he really wants to
going
get to the. He wants to get to the farm to see what's going
Uh-huh.
on, to see if anybody's okay. He's
Yeah.
really concerned now after
Please.
seeing this. Yeah.
Yeah, and my brother and his my brother, one of my other brothers and his wife have a place here in town, like a shop here in town. Where's my stuff? That's Iolin? Yes.
Yeah. No,
Island.
that shop is actually okay apparently.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of innocence. Innocence lost. And you can only imagine, you know, it seems like a direct attack on one person in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is interesting
What
because
the hell did I do?
that would insinuate certain knowledge of certain things.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some people that know things, but this feels like elemental cultist shit, and I don't know how they would.
It's thick. This whole thing is
Yeah.
thick. All right. So yeah. So anyway, Mora is indeed missing. Do you guys want to hang around and figure out more of what's happening here? Do you want to go visit the wounded? Do you want to continue on to go see the farm? If you don't
I
go and
think
see
we
the
need to
farm,
search. I think we need to search the site for any possible remaining pies.
Yeah. Also, like when I was looking down the hole, like how deep does it go?
Yeah.
It's a sizable, in depth, but it's probably it's no more than maybe 6-7 feet, just concave.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So
But
it's
that's
just
6 or
impression. It's
7
not like
feet
it like
down.
goes down into like a tunnel system or some shit.
No. It's you
It's
can
just
see
another
the center of it.
sinkhole,
It
and your
feels
building is gone.
It feels like whatever could set this off just like disintegrated or teleported a chunk away.
Maybe.
I mean, we're not seeing like
Does it-
pie splatters and building splatters spread out all around the square, are we?
No, and in fact,
Huh.
with the idea that what it could have happened is, like I mentioned, you're kind of seeing sort of like small bits, almost not disintegrated, right? Because it's not disintegrated, but it's small powder fine wood chips and powder fine stone and powder fine dirt, and everything just seems to be like fine.
Maybe it was imploded as opposed to exploded. Did anyone witness this thing go off?
The people who are probably the best witnesses were too close to survive. The people who are wounded, there are a couple of reports of a couple of individuals who were looking in that direction when things went down, but again, they're knocked out. The best information that the guards have right now is how they know sort of what the dress code was of the people that they believe are responsible for leaving whatever was here there, and then leaving.
Well, that's good information. We'll definitely get that from the guards, and then probably talk to
Yeah.
the wounded.
No, okay, in terms of what we're actually seeing, you're saying it's about 6 or 7 feet deep. It's just a dirt concave. Are we seeing there's several houses and buildings on both sides of this road that are gone. I'm looking from my map, we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, there's like 7, 8, 9, 10 buildings here gone. Is there debris? Are we seeing boards?
I just mentioned that, no.
Blood? Are we seeing? There's like nothing. It's just a nice clean edge. And everything in that edge is gone.
Or just floating into the air.
So how do people get wounded? People who are watching this, what did they get wounded from?
Well,
if nothing blew out.
If you were to go and check on them, which I suppose you go. Yeah,
I want to go see wherever people are hurt. If there's a hospital, clinic, or whatever, I got to go there.
Okay. So yeah, you go there and you find a few people. Oh, and by the way, your brother is at this point, unless you can convince him otherwise, he's going to go.
Oh, he was heading to the farm. Yeah, that's good.
He's gone.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Watch it turn out the farm's gone too.
What was I going to say? Oh yeah, so you see the wounded, and the wounded are there, and they're in different states of shock. Some are asleep, some are like wide open, wide awake, but they don't seem to be having a tremendous amount of pain. They seem kind of weird. Yeah, you could say shock, but when you see the injuries, it seems like the for instance the edge of their arms and stuff like that. Their arm is removed up to the elbow, but
clean.
It's just clean. It's just.
Is this person awake? Were you right at the edge of this? I mean, were you walking and your arm was in the edge of this event?
He gives you the best he can, because he's in shock, but he's not like in shock. He can definitely convey information.
Well, it's been a couple of days,
yeah.
So he's either still unconscious because he's almost dead, or
Yeah, no. So he tells you that right. Oh, if I can just click and hold. I want to click and hold right there. So basically, he tells you that he lived on the corner. He lived in a house right here, basically.
That one there.
He was inside his house. That was the thing. He was inside his house when all of a sudden something happened. His arm was missing. He stood up, stumbled backwards, and there was a bright flash and everything, as far as he can remember. He couldn't see anything, and then he wakes up, and somebody's looking after him on a cot.
And he's disarmed.
Ew.
Oh, disarmed.
So yeah, that's the sort of thing that you have, and there's other people with various states of that. Usually, you don't see, mostly just see arms or like even almost half torsos, but there's legs missing for some, and if you get their report, they were laying down, they were like in bed, like just kind of like lounging around, and they lost their legs.
Okay, so I want to talk to whoever has been nursing them. Like, were they bleeding? Was it cauterized? I mean, was it?
Yeah, no. So you learn really fast in terms of the actual damages that were done. The damages were clean in terms of its form. But yeah, no, there was definitely bleeding profusely, you know, of
Right. So
yeah.
cleanly cut off, but not cauterized or sealed.
Yeah, not sealed.
Drop like a Vorpal bomb.
Yeah, kind of disgusting.
Doesn't actually make sense, but yeah.
No.
So,
Bloody hell.
So you
Yeah,
can
we
only
just-
imagine if anybody was caught in the middle of it. You know,
Yeah.
you could be breathing them in right now. That's a lovely thought.
yeah.
Anyway,
Very hard to tell the difference between like teleported and disintegrated, although it seems more like disintegrated if there's all this like particulate debris.
Yeah.
Like less like magical disintegration, even though it's obviously magic, more like what we would call disintegration in real life.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, something's just been converted to dust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Yep, not funny.
Okay. Well, I'll be spending whatever spells I have today, helping here, doing whatever I can if there's anything that needs doing, and again, we need descriptions. Whoever saw these people and what they we need some details, like how many were there. You said they're in robes. What color, insignia? Did they come from the north, the south, the east, the west? This thing they left behind, was it the size of a bread box, or was it a whole wagon load of boxes?
Yeah,
What
so-
Little
the
boy.
information that you collect for that,
details?
yeah, the information that you collect is, because I'm not going to make you roll for it. It's fine.
And
The-
where was
one
it
of
put?
the
Was
major-
it put outside the door of Tao's pie shop?
Yeah, it was not right outside the door, but pretty damn close.
Yeah. It seemed pretty targeted.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the
Yeah.
idea. It comes from the. Yeah, okay, there it is. It's actually on the map here. Sorry. From Larch Path. That is where they hailed from. They entered the city from Larch Path.
Further
Larch
north.
Path is. I may as well
I
reveal
have
the
maps.
area.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, we had the opportunity to check the town out. And
Yeah, since it doesn't appear to actually be a combat encounter.
So Larch Path will go right back up to the stone trail, and then if you turn and go across, it goes to Belliard.
Yeah. So basically, it takes you through the Disserin Valley or the
orcs!
the
Orcs did it!
Somber Hills and such. Yeah, the orcs. They for them to have stuff like this is not common, but you can choose to believe whatever. Or explosion, yes. Orcs they don't like magic as much as they like just straight up slaughter. So
What
Anyway.
else is up there?
you find out the Red Larch, the Larch Path that goes through the Somber Hills specifically, and
Mhm.
that is one of the ways. Is it not? Yeah,
Is that
that is the path that you guys took early on in the
I think
adventure.
that's what we took to go up toward Belliard.
Yeah.
That's exactly where we went.
Yeah.
We went up, yes, like to the end of it, to the and crossed the River Desarin there at the bridge.
Mm-hmm. That is where you guys definitely went through. That was your beginning adventure path
Yeah,
of the main
we've
adventure.
made a big circle here.
I mean, we can't really just start marching north to see what we see. It's not viable, unfortunately.
Not really.
I mean, you if you left and went in that direction, you would be heading towards the Stonebridge and Belliard. You could find out if there's anything happening over in that end of the world. The Red Larch is the only thing that you know about in terms of like this sort of thing happening. That's the only details you know. It's happened in Red Larch. Has it happened in other places? You don't know yet.
Okay.
Maybe it has. maybe it hasn't.
And no
It's
one,
possible
no
they
one.
hit Belliard first, but I don't know. It feels too personal.
Mhm.
If this had happened at the farm, we would see another plume, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're not that.
You should check farm, though.
Well, we're going to have to check the farm before we leave. Absolutely. I mean, we can't run out. Just so anyway, let's get a description. Let's get that description of how many people came in, how big whatever it was they had. Like, give us something to go on.
A description. And
So we know it if we see it again. If we go hauling up the road, I
Mhm.
want to know if we're looking, there's the camp. And they have a bread box this big that's blue, and we go, oh, well, that's whatever. And that's
Mhm.
exactly what they blew this up with. We
Right,
need
okay,
to know
so
what we're looking for. That's all.
The crate container looked like a normal crate container. Looked like it could have held ham for all you know. But the
generic FPS shooter crate that we can blow
yeah,
up for
exactly.
ammo.
You know,
Okay.
with the lower resolution because they didn't want to put that much memory into it. Yeah, but yes, no, it was looks like that. And in terms of the people carrying it, one person in particular, give me an investigation check. For this one, you have to have an investigation check.
Okay.
For this one,
Hooray, I'm helping.
yes, you are.
26.
Oh, that's also a crit. So, somebody who happens to be there, they're in such a state of clarity for whatever reason. Like, you know, sometimes you see things and you forget everything because it's so horrific, and sometimes you see something and you remember every little
Burned in,
detail
yeah.
because it's burned right in. Yeah. So this person is in that state, remembers every little detail, and remembers they had an insignia of almost like a bowl, like a bowl they had on their chest. It looked like a
Bowl?
yeah, like it was just a cup or like a, and you guys know that.
Water cultists?
Yeah, that would be what you would assume.
Gee, do we know where? Have we had any hint as to where? Because I mean, we've gotten the whole like, okay, there's 4 element stuff going on, but have we gotten any hint that there's a water temple anywhere? Because I mean, we've got the earth and the fire.
The Temple of Elemental Evil is probably all together.
Yeah.
Yeah, like metagaming from the name of the adventure.
Yep. Well, you
Or
guys
is this
even
called
have
Prince's?
Don't you still have that orb? You still have that orb, don't you? The one that gives.
The-
You never got rid of the glowing orb.
Yeah, I have the glowing orb.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you can almost say you can pull that out and show it to them, and be like, oh, this. Oh, sorry, I
Wait.
had the
Sorry, what? I don't understand.
Sorry, I had the insignia wrong. That was there. It was actually like an X with like an X standing on land. You know, it's like a cross on the bottom and
An X with the bottom closed up,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
yeah.
The orb, when we found the orb, there was like a symbol with it that had like the 4 elements and maybe like a 5th thing in the middle, like the 4 symbols. I don't remember exactly. but
That was on the orb?
That was on the
I don't-
orb. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I don't understand. You're like, why would I pull out the orb? Do we need more light right now? Okay, but the orb has the 4 elemental symbols.
Yes.
Okay, that's quite, yeah, all right.
Okay.
Then I will do that then.
Okay.
Yeah. For anybody watching in terms of the viewage, yeah, it's the symbol on the bottom left of the map.
Oh, we don't have that.
For you guys, for your reference, I can show you. It'll be polygon reveal. Let's just, you know what? Let me just get rid of all of this. You guys can see the rest of the town. It's fine.
That's what we thought you were going to do last time.
Yeah.
Fine.
Guys,
Like, we're not,
There it is.
I'm gonna be gone for just 1 minute. You go ahead. Yeah, just go ahead. I'll be right back.
So it's the one in the bottom left.
Yes. So bottom left. So it looks like that. The X with the
Okay.
bottom closed in.
okay.
And they have made a direct attack on Pi.
They did. Can't let that go.
No.
Yeah, we have to get revenge for the pie hole.
So I don't know what the 4 symbols. Have we seen any other symbols anywhere else? Can we start to associate things with
Seemed
whatever?
like a million Earth Cult guys. Do we know which one of these symbols they had?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Earth Cult, you've seen that. That would look more like the... I'm making sure I get it right this time. I won't just talk again. Oh, the triangle with the bar up the middle.
Okay, in the top right.
Top right.
Yeah. So you see it in the top.
And presumably the bottom right, we're going to assume might be water because it looks like a bubble being poured in
Yeah, and then the top left would be like lightning or something for the wind, maybe.
from the sky. So is this
This
like
one looks like-
campfire?
Looks like a campfire.
The fire is actually going to be the bowl with the little stick sticking up.
Oh.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
So I mean, the bottom left symbol? Do we have anything that has hinted so far as to what that might be? We've seen a lot of elemental shit. We've got arcane knowledge, history knowledge. What's
No.
the symbol at the bottom left?
You haven't seen anything that tells you exactly what that is.
Okay, so it's either air or water, since apparently fire is actually the bowl.
Yeah. That's why I thought it was different. I thought the bowl was the water, but it's not.
You know, I'm thinking like disintegrations and shit feels more air-like.
Mm-hmm.
other than like whoosh things left, was there any secondary effects people reported throughout all this? Was there any lightning? Was there, sounds?
Prior to the attack, no, nothing out of the ordinary. Well, except for everything has been out of the ordinary for a while, but no, and in this particular circumstance, it was just a normal day.
Hmm.
No reason to think something crazy like this was going to happen.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, for the actual event itself.
Oh, for the event itself, no. As far as every single account was flash of lights, and that was it. There was no sound, just kind of quick and over. And yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, we still have nothing to go on then.
Yeah, we have no.
Except
we
for
have
which way
actually
the guys had come in from the Larch Road up ahead.
Right.
Yeah.
And there was that.
I mean, maybe we can go that way and look for tracks. I mean, I guess it's only been 2 days.
2 days.
And it hasn't, the weather's been fine. You didn't say anything about it's been raining lately or anything like that. So, and they brought things in with what? They brought this crate in on a wagon?
No,
I would
actually,
assume?
they said it was carried.
Carried.
Yeah, carried in.
Okay, but still, that might be something we could track because it's a group of people, and probably they have to put down the crate every now and again for rest.
Mm-hmm.
So if we did just randomly leave on the North Road, maybe that's something we could just do a bunch of survival checks along the way. I mean, we do have a ranger.
Doesn't the ranger? Doesn't the ranger have humanoid or humans as a favorite? I know orcs is a favorite, but doesn't she have somebody else?
Yeah, I doubt she picked humans.
Oh yeah,
Could be wrong.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I suppose she has it in her notes there, but yeah, where's my big map? So you guys, hello, welcome back.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. The heat and the headache. I'm feeling kind of.
Well, I think we were only going to go for a couple
Queasy.
hours. Didn't Briar say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're basically getting towards the end of it here.
Okay.
Because it is hot. It's ridiculously hot.
It's
But,
nice
yeah.
down outside. It's actually pretty good, but it's still over the 30s in here. And with the headache, I'm just feeling like I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah.
But that's all. It's fine. I'm okay. It's most of it passed. Just cold water all over. It's fine. So what have we learned? We have learned good things.
Quickly, or you guys can go ahead and tell.
We just learned which one of these symbols that they had on the thing. It's the X-looking thing from the bottom left of the map. It's apparently not the fire symbol. Otherwise, the only piece of information we have is that they came from the large path up north. That's basically the only evidence we have at all that we can use to act on. So
Do we know what that symbol is? Is it an elemental thing?
it's one of the 4 elemental culty sort of symbols we know, because we had the orb that we found early on had all 4 symbols together.
Right.
We
Yeah.
know that's one of them. We don't technically know which one.
Interestingly.
So what
enough,
would that be?
the orb that you have?
Water?
The symbols in and around that you see are also color coded. So this one is a bluish color.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay,
Is
that
it
would be
like a
good to know.
stylized goblet? Just.
No, it's, well,
He did describe
It's
something
not the
with,
bowl
like,
one.
goblet earlier, didn't he?
I don't know what they are.
No.
Anyway,
Okay.
we don't have any evidence other than the north path, so maybe we just go up the north path and see if we can ranger
Yeah.
anything up, find any trail or
find
something.
the footprints of these guys that are carrying a box, maybe putting it down every now and again to rest. So maybe that's
Maybe.
something we can use to identify it. It's only a couple of days ago. It's been dry.
All right.
That's it's pretty thin. It's very thin, but it's literally the only thing we've got.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Do you-
I mean, we can't go all the way up the road, because I will want to go back to the farm and make sure my family's okay,
Yeah.
or go to my brother. My brother Iolin has got a shop here in town. I
Mhm.
could go by and check and see if he's even there or if he's run home too. But, anyway, but yeah, I go definitely a little ways out of town and do some rangery things and see what we find.
Yeah.
Okay. So it makes it quick, really, because you're on horseback and you can travel a lot further without
Yeah.
taking as much time. Give me a survival check, just to see if you
It's all you.
can find that find those footprints and no. So
What?
it's weird. It seems like this whole area is sort of windswept a bit. For whatever reason, like wind does kind of blow around this area pretty harsh, but you don't really find any set of definite footprints. There's too many people walking back and forth apparently.
Okay. Well, that went well.
Yeah. You find an accordion.
I found an accordion and
Hooray.
I tripped my horse on it. It was great. Yeah.
The windswept accordion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that went well. All right.
So do you guys want to continue up that way and see if you can check again after you go for a while? Maybe you can search for something else instead of footprints?
We just randomly wander through like the wilderness that's
weird.
a week from us to Belliard. I mean, maybe they didn't carry the crate too far. Maybe they have a little camp. Maybe they had a wagon that carried the crate to just outside of town, and then they walked it in. I guess. Like,
I don't know.
you got to give us something to go on, man. You got to give us something to go on.
A day? Was it a day to get from the barge right in? So we got here at night? Am I understanding our times correctly?
Yeah, no, it didn't take you the full day. You got here within the day. It is now getting on into the late afternoon, yeah.
Well, if that's the distance, looking at the map, we could go as far as the quarry and get back easily.
The quarry, yeah, that's true.
Oh,
We
the
had the issue.
abandoned quarry. That's the thing that you guys avoided the last time you went through there, yeah.
Well, I didn't say I was going into the quarry. I'm just saying we go up the road just to that area.
Sure.
Like that, about that far and
If
back.
we don't find anything, we could, as people in chat suggested, we could recruit a bunch of townspeople to do like just a sweep. You always walk through in a line, call out if you find anything.
Yeah,
No.
like a full-on sweep. And in fact, there's still guards and such like that that can organize that sort of thing for you.
Yeah.
Because I mean, everybody, the people who aren't sad are incredibly angry. So they're, it has the opposite effect on some people, where they want to really stand up and do something, and there are some people who are ready to do that. Okay, so you guys can arrange that sort of thing and then go to the farm, or do you want to go to the farm or not go to the farm and just go up that way yourself with them?
Well, how long does it take to get to the farm?
Well, apparently
not even 30 minutes on horseback.
Well, then of course we're going to go to the farm. I thought we'd done that already.
Well, no.
we have, as far as I know, we haven't actually done that yet. But if we can't find anything on this road, then we're just going to the farm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll
so
be spending the night there.
Yeah, you didn't see anything on that way up the road. So yes, you can head on to the farm.
I don't find my brother at his shop.
No.
It's closed. Okay, then off to the farm. Let's go.
Yeah. It actually has a note on it, which probably seems kind of nice. The note says closed until further notice.
Okay, then we're going home.
Okay. So yeah, you go to the farm, and the farm, there it is. So the farm that you have is rather empty. You do see your brother, the bard. He's there. What's his name again? I can't remember.
Carwin.
Carwin. Okay, so Carwin is there. He's looking around. He meets you outside front of the main house, and he says there's nobody here. I did find this note though, saying that if I came this way, that everybody has moved due to reasons of danger. They have decided to take a sojourn to the high forest.
They just left the whole farm?
The whole family and kids and everything have gone to the high forest.
Yep, something spooked them enough apparently to just leave.
And they don't say what?
No, they say.
Of course not.
Bad weather, orcs, disease.
No, they do reference the attack on Red Larch.
So they just left today.
They left after the attack on Red Larch. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, all right, that's reasonable. That's an explanation.
Yeah, it's dated
nice
and everything. Yeah, so yeah, it's.
Okay, so they just left. There was this attack, and Gethin took the wife and the kids, and Iolin's daughter, and they all left.
Yeah, everybody's just gone. They traveled together apparently and just left.
Wow.
on their way, hopefully, to get to the High Forest.
They're looking for Daddy.
Maybe looking for
Holy.
safety. Safety right now. Everything seems kind of crazy. Absolutely.
That's a hike, though.
Mhm.
Holy crap!
It is, and a dangerous
Did they
one.
say
at that.
what? Did they say which route they were taking?
Yeah, well, they didn't say specifically, but you know intrinsically which way to go, because that's the quickest route from that farm to the High Forest is, or at least the safest and the quickest route, would be
There's no such thing right now.
no, but they would yeah, there's no fast way. Sorry, so no, they would just hit up the main road to Westbridge. That'll be the way they would take.
Westbridge. Where the hell is Westbridge? Why do I not know this?
Westbridge is directly north of
Oh,
Red Larch.
north. So they've gone north and then down the stone trail through Belliard.
Yeah.
And then they're going to be going through that whole area where the orcs were that were. Well, maybe there weren't any in that area. Delman's Ranch is further north than that.
That
Okay.
place was obliterated by you guys. If there's any orcs around there at the moment, they're not too much of a threat, you'd imagine. Especially
Yeah,
to your
I
family who are adept anyway at protecting
I
themselves.
think you had said they were, like at the Delman Ranch, they were coming more from the east, I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so they shouldn't be too bad going through. Well, I mean, if the whole family, who the hell lives at home? There's Gethin, his wife, 3 children, Iolin, his wife and daughter, and Urian, the youngest, my next older brother, all live there. And Aaron's been living there too. Holy.
Yeah.
So Govanen is the ranger and Carwin is the bard. They're the only ones that don't live at home. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 men, 2 women, and 4 children.
Yep.
A lot.
Holy.
Again, statistically, one of those is probably our big bad.
It's Spain, the 2-year-old daughter.
I was
She's
just saying
the
it's one of the
chosen
kids.
one.
It's the biggest cluster of NPCs.
Oh my goodness.
Just trying to move this
Okay.
over so some people can see the actual map where the High Forest is. High Forest is there.
But it's like 2 farmers, a merchant, and a herbalist, for God's sakes. These are not the big fighters. Let's go Vannon and I. These are
Yeah.
Okay, so farm is abandoned. So now where do we go do whatever?
well, it's probably night by now. This is it. We stay here for the night.
Barge in and camp out the farm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
That's fair enough.
Question is that.
Okay.
Well, if anyone's hunting us, then at least we pull the action away from the city.
There
We
is
definitely
that.
set up a watch.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely set up a watch.
All right, and yeah, just for the sake of, well, I guess heat and headaches and such like that, we are going to call the end of the stream here. And as you guys rest, we're going to find out what happens in regards to... People are missing, which is sad. You can only imagine the people that are missing are probably just going to stay missing. Just kind of think that. But...
Oh.
When it comes to the farm being safe, that's one thing. Family, as far as you know, your family, the whole Elvish family, half Elvish family, is safe, ish, and they're on the road anyway. And
Because that's been so safe.
yeah, and you have successfully done what you needed to do in Barge Right, so that whenever you find Alaska again, you have some things owing you, and possibly even more story to develop on that side of things. So there's that.
Okay.
Okay. And you did exceptionally well. I don't know, as being DM, this is probably one of those interesting bits when it comes to something in my head. What do I do when it comes to putting in the mystery and you guys having to figure out that mystery? I don't want to just start giving information out because it's like, that's no longer a mystery.
Yeah, no.
But
Mysteries are good.
yeah. So I don't know. I feel like I fail sometimes with not giving enough, and it makes it kind of frustrating to figure out what to do next. But you guys did pretty good, I think. Everything seems to be pretty good. Anyway, that is going to be the end of this stream, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. There wasn't a lot of fighting. In fact, I don't think there was any fighting this time around.
Not today.
But there was a lot of story development. You guys know more about Eric and his past, and also Eric's brother and what's going on there. It's still a little bit interesting. Tao has successfully done exactly what she needed to do inside of Bard's Right, to some measure of successfulness, which is going to be sort of talked about later when she meets back up with Nalasker, if and when I should say. And also with Lasan, your family is currently okay as far as you know. And yeah, you guys are going to probably figure out who did this attack on Red Larch next time. So
We have to figure out a way to have the widow leave and to have Tao come back.
Maybe
I don't know,
if
if
she
running
came
around
back
town.
a day early and she was killed in the pie shop explosion.
Yeah, if you wanted to get rid of Tao, she's gone.
that would be interesting.
Oh, there's a thing.
Yeah. That is very interesting. If you wanted to. And if you don't want to,
No.
you can say that you went to the farm upstate, which technically you do have a farm upstate.
Either way, you could say that she went to the farm upstate.
Yes, right. You bought the farm.
No, we're going to have to see what we want to do with that one, because there's a lot of different possibilities.
Yeah.
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 I mean, she did leave with the group to Belliard, which was then attacked by orcs as well. I mean, and she did legitimately lose an eye somewhere along the way.
Yeah.
This is true. Yeah. Any one of those circumstances could have met the end of the pie maker. So,
I don't know, maybe she's just still convalescing somewhere.
There you go. Okay.
or maybe she's a cultist.
It could be.
Could be kind of a sneaky character by nature.
Mm.
Makes good pies. Obviously, people who make good pies are dangerous. Okay, so yeah. Until next time, Quill, where can people find you?
You guys can find me at youtube.com/Quill18, twitch.tv/Quill18, and twitter.com/Quill18.
All the Quill 18s. Excellent. Demonac, where can people find you?
You can find all my stuff at Demonac.com, and of course, the main thing is Tales from My D&D campaign at youtube.com/Demonac.
Very good. And a kiss for luck.
I'm a kiss for luck everywhere.
It's so nice to be able to do that.
It is. Yeah, it really is.
And obviously, if you're watching this on YouTube, you know where I'm at on YouTube. YouTube.com/Briarstone with a D. And here, obviously, watching it live, it's twitch.tv/Briarstone, not with a D. And yeah, that's going to be good for that. Social media and all that stuff, you can find me on Twitter, .com/Briarstone_LP. I need to buy my name out in other places if I ever can, so I can just have the easy stuff you guys have, whatever. Anyway, so next time then, everybody, we'll see you later. Thanks for everything.
Bye.
Bye.
There are tons of Let's Plays on all my friends' awesome YouTube channels, and if you want even more concentrated D&D goodness, check out Tales from My D&D campaign.